So we had a bit of a mishap with this episode, so we're already actually most of the way into this particular exposition at this point, and I'm trying to decide here whether I want to go for this epic encounter or not. They're usually very, very difficult, but you do get a nice treasure out of it. Since I want to get further on this particular series than I did last time, I am going to go ahead and skip that, I believe, but I can pick up this treasure on this side. So we're going to go for that. The 100-year fruit. And Emilia here seems to have the best chance of succeeding. One of the things I found that can happen with this particular encounter is that it can explode. So let's see what happens. We're going to study the monkeys, see what they do with this fruit. Emilia observed that the monkey know about the fruit, suggesting cultural memory in this barrel. Once the monkey starts shaking the tree, making squishing noises and explosive gestures, Emilia starts to get anxious and rushes in and takes the fruit. The monkeys are seemingly disappointed. With the research and fruit in hand, you leave the heartbroken monkeys behind. So she studied them and took it. Talk about resourceful. So we got 5 study tokens, as well as this for 75 renown and insight. The insight is what's really useful, I think, in a lot of cases. So there's a trader over there. There's this place with unexplored, which might have the horde, which I like. Nothing of interest. So we're going to come over down here. The traders doesn't seem to sell anything really good, so I tend to avoid them. Find some gear for improving attack and armor, but only for this expedition. Let's give it to our scout there, who has the unfortunate task of having to tank for our squishy scientists. Okay, smugglers, let's see what you got. I think what I'm going to need to do is buy some armor too for our characters. Upgrade the shop and get some nice armor, because we are going to lack defensive abilities. Let's get our deviousnesses going here. Yeah, I said it. I called you a wilting flower. A wilting flower by any other name would smell just as bad. He's like, do you even know how to party? I mean, look at that hat. It's not a very good way of shooting a gun, let me tell you. Not that I'm a gun expert or anything, but that just seems... You shoot me, I dance for you. Finish him. I like him. He's pretty weak, but in the hit point category, or spirit as they call it here. But he certainly gets the job done when you need to blow something up. We have 2 supplies left, so we can go here. And then... here I go again, pushing my luck. Maybe we find some supplies here. Look for oddities. Let's look for the oddities. Renowned explorers. Did a discovery. Emilia managed to find a new type of beetle. Oh, that's so cute. While Emilia is happy with the find, Pedrino is slightly disgusted. So we ran out of Earl loses attack power. So that's actually very not nice for him, because his ability uses attack power. So let's not push our luck anymore. I wish I had found that other token, but that's how it goes sometimes. So we don't have a tactician or a fighter, so these particular effects are going to be difficult. So it suggests we set up a defensive camp, but it looks like if we fail, it'll make things even worse. We want study tokens. I heard these rats are on my island, but I didn't think they'd be so kind as to find this treasure for me. Get your paw off my booty, landlubbers. What a ticking bomb. Well, good thing we have an engineer, huh? It seems you won't go down with just an old sea mine. We'll show you what happens when you disrespect my territory. Crush this, landlubbers. Well, we will be sure to give you adequate resistance. Them's fighting words, right? Very nice one shot. Giving us our much needed grit. So where is... oh, there he is. So he starts really far away, which helps a lot, because it means we can get rid of his lackeys before he gets close. I'm gonna hide here behind this tree here. Actually, I might have been able to attack with this first. It looks like he might have died from that attack alone. Oh no, I left him open. Poor Earl. Looks like either ability will kill him, which is very good. Or her, rather. And we will have him come over here so he can heal our Earl a little bit. He's also now excited, which will give him additional speech power. Where did she come from? Yeah, you miss him. He has a lot of grit, so... yeah, the scouts depend a lot on dodging as opposed to outright tanking. I should have used this on him first. I feel like the bosses don't miss as often, which makes taking a scout tank into combat against epic encounters more difficult. So we'll make sure he's excited too. That way his enrage does a little bit more damage. Very nice. Oh, actually, maybe I should have healed him. Well, let's hope he survives. He costs with reinforcements, doesn't attack. We'll take it. He shoots Emilia in the face. Not very nice. Let's get some healing in there. Excitement. Very good. Gonna get some party going on there. Oh, and that did a lot more damage than it said it would. Continue our devious assaults. That hurt. The attack does a little bit more damage, so go with that. We'll try to block him from going after Earl again, but he might be able to walk around this way though. Yeah, that's right. I wonder if killing enemies gives XP, actually. In which case I should finish off these guys too. Doesn't show me where XP is here. Well, we can kill him with one hit, so we can push our luck a little bit by killing these two guys first. Or at least one of them first. Now we'll finish him off by telling him off. Got our bonus study token there. Let's see what his treasure is. We're going to get 10% more gold from collect tokens as well as a treasure hunt token. Very nice. That could have gone better, I think, but it wasn't unsuccessful. We lived. Got 2 treasure hunt tokens. Wish we'd gotten more research though. I know 28 is not terrible, but really want to get those research unlocked. New equipment shop. So gonna set up for the next expedition here before we close this episode. I do really want to buy it in last. I didn't get enough status for this guy. But so then let's get the student then, and we'll also I think I really want more merchants later. So the cost scales up as you buy them, so it's usually a good idea to buy the individual characters. And we have 4 insight tokens to spend. 1 extra token from each job where you spend insight. So we probably want to do that first. Sciences will give +1 study when a scientist succeeds on the adventure wheel, so that doesn't happen until we get into the expedition. That's the same thing. This one is impressed resistance. Yeah, so let's finish off this tree, especially since it's gonna help us right now. I have a achievement unlocked popping up here right over the close button. Always a little bit of an annoyance. Upgrading item shops cost 40% less status. Gain 6 attack while your attitude is aggressive. We're not very aggressive very often, so let's go with the upgrading item shop. And then +1 campaign token or +2 study in Berlin. Definitely that. Definitely that. Oh my. That's a lot of research tokens. So we just got almost 300 research there, I think. So we can get more research from encounters, but the rest of this probably isn't super useful for us. But we definitely do want some of this. Looks like what I could have done was unlock this and picked up these 2 to get some more status and coins from doing the study thing we just did. But for now, we're gonna do this and pick up this and this, because this is gonna help a lot with doing encounters, and maybe also enable us to do an epic encounter as well, which will help in future expeditions. I don't have enough for anything else, so we'll close that. The last thing is item shops. So we unlocked a new item shop here with a bunch of other stuff. Gains +6 speech when the mood is tyrannizing. I believe that is devious against friendship. This is naturalist perk electromagnetics and gives extra speech defense. So I believe we have her as our naturalist. We also have a number of other books here. Increases the power of excite and try to excite by 20% speech, which will help our friend Pinheiro here with his thing, his particular attack, because it is a excite ability. This is also an excited ability. And this particular one doesn't do any. Alternatively, we can upgrade our other one here and try and pick up some better armor. Actually, let's see how much it costs for our next set of armor. 450. Armor and speech defense. 10 grit for the scouts and master boots. So I think we definitely want to give him some more potential to dodge. So let's sell that and pick him up his good boots. When I sell this, it's going to be for half. Okay. In the meantime, can pick up some regular armor for Earl here. And I think I won't be able to buy anything else after this. Okay. So, we're ready for the next expedition, and we'll put a cut in here, and we'll continue in a little while.